New batsman walks in, Faiz Noor, the skipper of Malaysian national side. Noor.
Tactical move from the Hong Kong captain really pays him off well. Vice captain gets the first breakthrough. The dangerous batsman Bhushan gets him out early. And we are looking at the score. It's 15 for the loss of 1 wicket. 1 ball to go in the third over.
Looks like they have done some homework to manage to keep these batsmen silent.
As we said, both the teams trying to take the early advantage.
Final delivery of the third over.
Well defended back to the bowler. Very good over.
Just
a single and the most crucial wicket. The breakthrough for Hong Kong. 3 overs. The score reads as 15 for the loss of 1 wicket.
Khan taking the ball on the fine to continue.
Yeah, he had been very good in his last over, mixing up really well. We saw majority of the balls coming in, and the one which left got the batsman trouble.
Faiz Noor, 10 T20 internationals, 202 runs, 45 the highest score.
He's an experienced campaigner. He has been into such situation earlier also.
Average is 22.44, but as we know, the local arena is a far more better player.
Keeper has come up now. And a very good shot. Just open the face of the bat. A full toss from the bowler. Just open the face of the bat. Utilize the infield restrictions. Just missed between the third man and the gully fielder. And that's a boundary.
What a way to open the account with a boundary. Confidence booster for that.
Yes.
Just away from the third man and the backward point fielder.
Pressure tilts away back. It's even Stevens still now. Next ball on the stumps. Defended well back to the cover. Fielder. A very compact player, Faiz Noor. Very experienced campaigner. Both the T20 international and the 50 overs format.
19 for 1. Fourth over of the game. There was a slight delay of the game due to the drizzle. Pass by.
Next delivery on the off, full delivery. Guys, plays it well into the hands of the fielder. Defended well.
Still have the full quarter of the game.
Surprised with the move that the keeper is standing up.
Yep.
It shows that this bowler Mohsin Khan is very good with his change of pace. He doesn't like the batsman to come out of his blocks. That's the reason the keeper is up. Bowling stump to stump line. A very good bowling again. Played off the back foot. Straight to the short third man fielder. Again a dot ball. The bowler has really come back well after conceding a boundary of the first ball of the over.
They have done that. Well, couple of boundaries early as well. They came back very strongly. Given 1 or 2 loose deliveries.
Delivery on the stumps, driven to the cover fielder. Again a dot delivery. Very good bowling here by Mohsin Khan. Is bowling to his field. Is mixing up. The batsman is not sure which way the ball is moving. He's changing his pace. You can see Hong Kong players are coming up with a good plan for power play conditions here.
Yep. Usually, these batsmen loves to take on the bowlers within the first 6 overs.
Again a good delivery. Guys flicks it to the leg side. Fielder from square leg runs in. Restricts it to only a single.
Look at that.
That's the end of the over. It's only 5 runs of this over. Score reads as 20 for the loss of 1 wicket after 4 overs. Obviously, looking at the pitch till now and the outfield conditions, where bowlers are struggling a bit, feel a score of 150, 160 odd. We are fighting total here on this wicket.
Yes, looks like the turf has reduced a bit. Is it because of that the slight drizzle that it got just before the game start, before the covers came in?
Maybe yes, but this is a lightning quick outfield.
Yes.
You never know. One batsman sets up and you have loads of runs here. Vice captain comes again. A short ball on the offside. Bit of miscommunication here. They started for a run, then they stopped.
Randeep initially he charged, so Faiz responded as with that Virandeep immediately said no and sent him back. If not, there would have been one more batsman walks into the pavilion.
Vice captain is really rushing through his over. Kinchit Shah really rushing through his over very fast, not allowing the batsman to settle, look around the field.
He did the same thing with Bhushan, and as a result, he took his wicket as well.
That's a good delivery. Round the wicket, the batsman expected the ball to come in. It went on with the arm. Last minute, Faiz had to change his shot. He defended. Again, a dot ball in the power play overs. This is turning out to be a very good over again for Hong Kong. Again, a short ball on the pads. Faiz trying to flick, could not time it properly. Straight to the short square leg fielder. Again, a dot ball. A very good over by Kinchit Shah. He's really bowling well here, not allowing the batsman to settle.
Nilesh Kinti has bowled the 9 consecutive dot delivery.
Again, a short ball played well off the back foot. Streaky run here, completed well, and Virandeep is safe here. Finally, they managed to steal a single here. Kinch is really bowling well. He's mixing up.
1.5 overs, 2 runs for 1 wicket.
He's really stifled the batsman here.
Tested the batsman.
Oh,
Dancing
Virandeep
down.
comes down the blocks, but the bowler was very smart to spot it. This bowler short delivery, quicker one. Virandeep had no other option rather than to defend it back to the bowler. That's the end of the over. Only 1 run of it. Score reads as 21 for the loss of 1 after 5 overs. It's really good bowling effort from Hong Kong till now. Apart from the first over, they have really come back well.
I think Kinchit was the man who was drew back the Malaysia. They were starting well. You can say it's a decent start.
Yes.
First over 8 runs, second over 6 runs, so 14 was there. End of 2 overs. After that, Kinchit came to the third over, gave 1 run, took a wicket, and then even the last over just gave in a 1 run. So 2 overs, 2 runs, 1 wicket. He hold the Malaysia so far. Malaysia back.
Change of plan here again by Hong Kong. We have a change in bowling. Ehsan Khan.
Ehsan Khan, then other
Spinner coming up.
Yeah, off break.
There he goes. Right arm over the wicket. Defended well off the back foot by Faiz.
The ball is keeping slightly low. Looking, and has played 15 matches, 29 wickets.
Looks to be an experienced campaigner. Full delivery. Faiz tried to drive it past the bowler. Could not get the timing proper. It's it straight to the cover field. The bowlers here are really rushing through their overs very well. Pressure is building up on Malaysia. The next delivery, a short ball, very well played by Faiz. There was a bit of pace on the delivery. Faiz really used the pace, opened the face of the bat, and very streakily the ball runs to the third man region for a boundary.
Faiz loved the space.
That will be a bit of relief in Malaysia.
Hasn't given any room for players start as they like.
Excellent delivery again on the stumps. Back to the runs. That was a full delivery on the pads. Sweep shot comes out from Faiz and he really hammers it between the fine leg and the square leg fielder. Again, boundary, the second boundary of this over. Malaysia slowly crawling back in this game. Score moving at a good rate this over.
Yeah, Faiznur in a good form these days. Couple of local games he has played. Good 50 plus runs. All the games he played. The last game was about 30 or 40.
Full delivery, driven it back to the bowler.
40.
And that's the end of the over. 8 runs of the over.
Yep. 6 overs, 29 runs for loss of 1 wicket. There's a change of combox. Zulaimi will be replacing.
Yusri. Hi Nilesh, how are you?
Fine, Zulemi. Really had a good contest here in the power play so far. And both the teams knocking a few punches each other, evenly poised at this moment. But Hong Kong has a slight edge above Malaysia here. They have restricted Malaysia to a score of 29. They've taken the crucial wicket of Bhushan, but Malaysia at the same time called back. Ahmed Fez really looking well there. Hirandeep is still there to support him.
And Malaysian current run rate is restricted to below 5 runs per over, even though
Round the wicket, Hirandeep Singh.
Aftab Hussain bowling to Virandeep Singh. No run in the first delivery. Virandeep partner with Ahmad Faiz on the center pitch now for Malaysia. Aftab Hussain
Hirandeep
bowling
hasn't
for
faced many
Hong Kong.
deliveries so far.
Delivery by Aftab Hussain, forcing Virandeep on the back foot. Ends the delivery for no run.
It comes out of the block, hits it straight down the ground. Really good shot, and that's a straight 6.
And that's a straight 6 by Virandeep Singh.
He has not faced many balls till now. He was watching the game from the other end in the whole power play. Just faced a few deliveries. He is looking to capitalize on the new bowler. Came out of the block a couple of times. And he gets the opportunity. He steps out. Hits it straight down the ground just below the side screen. A beautiful shot by Virandeep. Really hammered it well.
6 by Virandeep Singh, taking the score to 35 for 1 wicket for Malaysia in the 7th over. Malaysia is building up the innings after the early loss of Bhushan in the 2nd over.
All discussion between the Hong Kong players. They are well aware about the strength of Virandeep. Want to get back. Likely to keep him quiet. A short delivery. Quicker one. Virandeep flicks it down. Deep mid wicket for a single.
That's a sensible batting by Virandeep for a single.
Score moves on to 36 for the loss of 1 wicket. We have 7th over in progress. Field is fully spread up. We have 5 fielders outside, only 4 inside the ring. As per the field restriction,
Ahmad Faiz facing Aftab Hussain. Fifth delivery. Wicket for another single for Malaysia.
bowler looks under pressure, trying to bowl better deliveries. He doesn't want to give air to the ball. Virandeep again comes out of his blocks. Not get the room he wanted. He's straight to the cover fielder. That's a dot ball to end the over.
Aftab Hussain end the over with a dot ball for Hong Kong. 37 for 1 after the completion of a 7 over in the match between Malaysia and Hong Kong in the first T20 International Hong Kong Tour of Malaysia.
Malaysian team has really come back well in the last 2 overs. Really building a small partnership here. They would like to continue it for the next few overs. Maybe for 12 overs they can capitalize. Same time, Hong Kong is looking for one more wicket here, trying to build some more pressure here.
It's very crucial for Malaysia's batsmen to build up the inning from now on up all the way until the 12 overs to build or to prepare a platform for the big shots that's normally coming in after the 15 to 20th over. They need to keep wickets to keep the ground running. Give a good fight to Hong Kong.
Hassan Khan starts the next over. First ball comes. Faiz had different ideas. Made himself a bit of room on the offside. Stepped away from the wickets. Hits it through the power point region. Hong Kong team had region guarded well. They have a deep point there. A single.
Footwork by Ahmad Faiz for a single. Moving body, give him room to cut the ball for a single now. Virandip Singh, no runs.
We have an update here. There are overall 5 debutants in this match. 3 for Malaysia, 2 for Hong Kong. For Malaysia, it was Bhushan Save, Khizar Hayat and Devendra Morgan. While for Hong Kong, it was Hamid Khan and Mohsin Khan. So both the teams taking a bit of confidence on the new players, trying out some new things.
Sanhan now bowling for Hong Kong in the 8th over. Facing the delivery is Ahmad Faiz.
Oh, that's a poor delivery on the pads. Faiz was quick to spot it as he did in the previous over of Ehsan. Again, he rocks back, pulls it behind the square. Powerful shot, goes straight to the boundary.
Bad delivery punished by Ahmad Faiz for another 4 runs for Malaysia, taking the score to 43 for 1. We are still in the 8th over. 2 balls remaining.
It is lightning quick here. Very difficult to contain the batsman once it goes through the inner ring. Very good placement here by Faiz. The power point region for a quick single. Score is really moving on well. It's 44 for the loss of 1 wicket. We are in the 8th over. 1 ball remaining from Ehsan Khan.
That's a 4 from Virandip Singh. The second last delivery in this over, or the last delivery in the 8th over, was punished slightly short and was punished by Virandip Singh for another 4 runs. 48 for 1. 8 overs completed. Virandip and Ahmad Faiz is looking to build a good partnership for Malaysia.
Seems Virandip was eyeing for this particular delivery. He just waited for the ball in his slot. He just whacked it on the leg side. We can say it's a powerful sweep shot, an aerial sweep shot right between the gap. He again picks up his one more boundary in this over. Ehsan Khan till now has conceded 2 boundaries in each of his 2 overs. Bit expensive here, 2 overs for 19 till now.
It's a good sign for Ahmad Faiz and Virandip Singh. Both are now striking more than 100%.
Hussain, the left arm spinner, comes back. First ball onto the pads, flicked well by Ahmad.
Sensible batting by Ahmad Faiz. Flick side for a single.
These 2 gentlemen are really playing well here. They're stealing the singles, dealing in boundaries once in every over since the 5th over. Score has moved to 49 for 1. We are into the 9th over. Good ball on stumps by Aftab Hussain. Driven straight back to the mid-on region by Virandeep. Single taken. Hong Kong is really struggling here for the breakthrough here. Oh, that's a good delivery there. Price was looking to make some room on the offside. He moved away from the stumps. The bowler was quick to spot it. He just darted a ball outside the off stump. Price failed to connect the ball. It's a dot delivery. 50 up for Team Malaysia here.
3 runs now scored by Malaysia. Loss of 1 wicket. It's another dot ball from Aftab Hussain. Delivery to Ahmad Faiz. 9 over of the first inning between Malaysia and Hong Kong. Malaysia won the toss and elected to bat. And they are now scoring 50 for the loss of 1 wicket in the 9th over.
This is a really smart cricketer. He's trying to make some room, trying to disturb the rhythm of the bowler. He's playing with the field. Once in a while he tries that sweep shot or up above the cover. He's trying to make some room. Field is changing and the bowler is kept guessing here. It's good battle going on in between. And that's a short ball from the bowler. Faiz rocks back, cuts it to the point region, runs back for the second run. It's a really good shot. The fielder was alert there at the deep cover region. 2 runs taken. That's the end of the over.
2 runs from Ahmad Faiz to end over number 9. Very well executed cut shot from Aftab Hussain delivery. Aftab Hussain, after 2 over with economy rate of 6, conceded 12 runs. Malaysia 52 for 1.
As expected, Ehsan Khan was a bit expensive in his 2 overs, went for 19 runs. There is change in the bowling here.
Harun Arshad coming in to bowl for Hong Kong, player number 77. Facing Ehsan.
Medium pace bowler, marking his run up, right arm medium pace bowler. Virandeep is on strike. We have a widespread field here. We have a deep third man, we have a deep cover, we have a long on, deep mid wicket, and deep fine leg. It seems that the bowler will be targeting the stumps, giving no room to the batsman here. Good run up, smooth action, and a very good ball. Short ball, played really very well by Virandeep. Almost a 6, but it's a boundary.
1 bounce for 4 runs from Virandeep Singh. Short delivery bowled by Harun Arshad. Punish.
Harun was trying to tuck the batsman here. A short delivery. No trouble for Virandeep Singh. He's a tall batsman. Very well swiveled back on the back foot. Pulled it behind the square leg fielder. And the bowler concedes the boundary of the first ball of his spell. Really, he will be under pressure here now. Coming on to bowl his second ball. Oh, that's a good delivery. Short ball, just slight inward movement. Virandeep plays back to the long on fielder for a single.
Another 1 run for Malaysia from Virandeep Singh. A better delivery from Harun Arshad. Virandeep Singh. And nevertheless, Virandeep managed. Drive the ball on side for a single.
The next ball coming up on the off, and Faiz, as he's known for, makes some room, tries to pepper the offside field. The backward point fielder just gets his hand in between. Saves certainly the 2 runs, the single run taken.
Ahmad Faiz, another single for Ahmad Faiz from the 3rd delivery in the 10th over.
36 runs conceded in 3 deliveries. Bowler would be under pressure. Like to finish well. Virandeep would like to take the advantage. Short ball, trying to pull it to the deep mid wicket. It sits straight down the ground. Seems that the batsman was hurried on the ball.
Virandeep mistimed the shot just now, but he was fortunate enough to get 1 run from that delivery. Now Ahmad Faiz facing Harun Arshad.
Seems Virandip got into an entangle feet last delivery. A bit of concern, but is continuing. Again, a
Oh.
short delivery, really good delivery. Short ball. Batsman thought the ball will continue to come in. After pitching, it just went off the seam. Really good delivery. Ahmed was still looking to make some room to pepper the offside field. Could not connect it. Very lucky this here.
That's a very good delivery by Harun Arshad. The 5th delivery of the 10th over. Short delivery, he just missed the stump. However, now Ahmad Faiz managed to score 4 more runs from the last delivery of the 10th over.
It's again a good over for Team Malaysia. 2 boundaries taken from this over. Harun Arshad was bowling well. He had a couple of good short balls. Both the batsmen hit a couple of boundaries, a few singles here and there, and the score moves on to 63 for the loss of 1 wicket. I can see the stats here. Last 5 overs have yielded 42 runs. This shows how good Malaysia had been in building this partnership. That's the end of 10 overs. Change in the commentary box, and Yusri will be back here along with Zulfi.
Malaysia managed to up the current run rate by almost 2 runs per over now, at around 6.3 runs per over at the end of the 10th over. Very fruitful period for Malaysia since the 7th over, and now they are looking to continue the performance with Randip and Faiz still on the center pitch. Getting ready is player number 94, Aftab Hussain, to continue in the 11th over. Welcome back, Yusri.
Thank you, Zul. Thank you, Nilesh. We had good last 5 overs, 42 runs coming in that 5 overs. And Virandip 25 of 20 and Faiz Noor 29 of 29. Straight down. Will that be carried? Yes, it's gone. Oh, well, long off for a 6.
Another 6 from Virandip Singh from Aftab Hussain delivery.
Virandip Singh took his time to settle in and has paid him well so far.
Yep, he is now on 31 runs of 21 delivery with 3 fours and 2 sixes at 147.61. That's the strike rate for Virandip Singh.
Not to forget that at the moment that Bhushan got out, Virandip was slightly in a concerned situation where we were like Malaysia was 21 runs for 1 wicket in 5 overs. Way down, long on fielder comes in, collects it, taken an easy single by Virandip. Yeah, talking about it, so Virandip was slightly struggling a bit, trying to take off the bowlers. It wasn't that as they liked, they planned, I think so. Then, but Faiz Noor straight away took the pressure off.
Yep.
Couple of nice shots.
I think the initial plan was for Bhushan to be aggressive.
Late cut. That's ball races to the boundary.
That's 4 runs. That's a boundary for Ahmad Faiz.
As Faiz Noor has played a splendid innings so far, taking his time, not hesitant to take those calculated risk once in a while. Whenever the ball is away from the wicket.
I think the initial plan for Malaysia was for Bhushan to attack Hong Kong bowlers, and for Virandip just to anchor the inning or the partnership. That's why we can see Virandip was a little bit struggling, but he's not. He's just giving rooms for Bhushan. However, Bhushan after 11 delivery.
Azul, you see the last delivery.
Yep.
Come back to that later. Play and a miss. Yeah, the phase no played straight down. Bowler tried to collect the ball and the batsman and bowler was on the floor. It was a good sportsmanship. Both of them took hands. They knew that was not entirely their mistake as well. Sometimes these kind of situation becomes a argy-bargy situations.
Yes.
Anyway, there's 2 runs coming in that delivery, and very good over for Malaysia. 13 runs coming in that over. 76 for 1, and this partnership has gone for 61 runs.
Yes. A very good partnership, and I can see a good improvement shown by Virandip, especially in terms of running between the wickets. Previously, he was very laid back with his running between the wicket, but in today's match, we can see that he's forcing himself to take not just a single, but try to take more than that.
Like the coaches has worked with him on those running between the wicket, because as you know, Faiz Noor is a very agile and very quick running between the wickets, especially in 50 over format. He loves to take double and singles in the beginning, not going for big shots initial part of the innings, and then later of the innings he goes all over. Oh, that's gone! Completely missed, judged by Virandip Singh. Virandip departs after scoring 32 of 23 deliveries, 3 boundaries and 2 sixes into his account.
Aizaz Khan
the skipper,
managed to take Virandip out. A clean bowl by Aizaz Khan. Virandip departs with 32 runs from 23 delivery. Not a bad performance by Virandip in this first inning.
Yep. What a reply back by Hong Kong. They're trying to come back into this game with a wicket.
Not too bad. Player number 7 for Malaysia now coming in. Said Aziz, Said Mubarak. But from the commentary box, we can see now heavy drizzles in Kinrara ovals.
Yes, it's unfortunate. There's another interruption coming in. Yes, Said Aziz, the how fast he came, he's running back again.
It looks like we're gonna take a break before the match continue.
Yes, this time it looks like more heavy rain rather than a drizzle we had just before the game start.
Yes.
And that was a good start in this series.
76 for 2.
Yep.
We are in the midst of the 12 overs.
Yep, let's look at the summary of the game so far. Malaysia won the toss, elected to bat first. End of over number 11.1 rather. Malaysia lost 2 wickets for 76 runs. There was a good partnership for the second wicket. 61 runs partnership in 49 deliveries. And that's mainly due to Faiz Noor and Virandip Singh. Keeper Faiz Noor, unbeaten 35 of 33 deliveries, and the vice captain of Malaysian side, Virandip Singh, 32 of 23. And Bhushan saved, the other batsman got out, 7 runs in 11 deliveries. And bowling Kinchit Shah, 2 overs, 2 runs for 1 wicket. What do you talk about that over 2 overs, Zul?
It was absolutely excellent performance by Kinchit Shah.
And Muhsin Khan, 1.1, Isaac Khan. Oh, is that 8 for 1? Isaac Khan and Muhsin Khan, 11 runs in 2 overs. And it's a heavy downpour, but as we know, Kinrara Oval, it's dry out faster. So stay tuned. We'll be get some news as soon as there's a official call. Probably, if the rain stops in another 5 to 10 minutes time, we can start in a game in half an hour's time,
Yep.
as per the previous our experiences the past.
Looking at the situation now, we are going to take around 30 to 45 minutes break.
Let's see what the umpire's calls are. And good news is rain has reduced. Rain has reduced.
But it may take some time
Yes,
for the
it's
drizzle.
yes. The drizzle is still coming on, and surely the outfield will be wet due to that downpour for about 2 to 3 minutes. And the surely match officials will be take a look, and they take until they take a call. We will take a break from the combox.
Yep, we'll take a break and we'll commence as soon as we get the news or
We,
the update from the match official.
yeah, until then, stay tuned, and we'll be back soon from Kinrara Oval, home of cricket in Malaysia. Welcome back to Kindra Oval. And after interruption, game start to begin. Zul, yes, after 11.1 overs, there was a down for 76 for 2, and overs are reduced to 18 overs this game.
Yes.
And game 2, there will be a recalculation of the innings, and let's see. It will be interesting how they're gonna go from here.
Yep, there's only less than 7 overs remaining. I
Yes.
believe that both batsmen for Malaysia would go for a big hit. Maybe after Said Aziz settle down in 1 or 2 overs time. There's not much time for him to settle down.
Yeah, what will be the target they will be looking at? Looking at the pitch, I guess if they score about 130, and anyway there will be a Duckworth Lewis calculation comes in, and it will be the target score will be increasing as well.
So I think they're gonna try to push the total to around 140. That would be on the safe side for Malaysia to defend, and taking into consideration that the weather and try to keep the wickets. And Malaysia just lost 2 wickets. Virandip Singh out for 32 of 23 deliveries, and Bushan Save 7 runs from 11th delivery.
Yes, Ahmed Faiz Noor, the skipper of the Malaysian national squad team, unbeaten 35 of 33 at the end of the pitch, and the two umpires are ready to start the game. Kalidas and Mr. Dinesh.
Aizaz to continue.
Missed by Said Aziz.
That's a miss by Said Aziz on the first delivery. Miss by Said Aziz. We are in the 12th over of the inning. Match reduced to 18 overs.
Said Aziz 14 games, 415 runs to his account, the highest score of 87 runs, average 34.58. Most probably they will be looking at the strike rate 139. Good hitter. The ball. Next delivery away from the fielder. There's a sweeper cover. Fielder comes in, collects it. Just a one run. Said Aziz has slipped on the non-strikers in. Faiz Noor is interested for a double second run. And unfortunately, Said Aziz was nowhere. He has slipped on the other end. So just a single.
It's interesting to see the track with more greens
Yep.
than normal. So we are expecting a high score in this inning or in this match. So 120, 130 is not going to be enough. Ahmad Faiz and Said Aziz will try to stretch Malaysia in total to around 140 to 150 run. Be comfortable defending in the second inning.
Yeah, even though Faiz Noor has scored unbeaten 36, there was a interruption came in. So when you have an interruption and coming back again to the middle, it looks more of a new innings you're starting back
Yes.
again. Not, it doesn't matter what you have performed so far in this innings.
It's a new inning altogether again. However, with the only 6 or 7 overs remaining, they need to be quick and to ramp up fast.
Yet another quick single. Run out there. Or is so quick in between the wickets, as we know. Generally, he's a fast runner. He runs coming in so far in this over, and most importantly, the Virandip Singh's wicket just before that rain interruption.
Yep.
The how it will impact to Hong Kong as well. That wicket just before the rain, Virandip going so well, 32 runs.
Wicket as well as rain has helped Hong Kong a little bit here. In terms of slowing down the momentum for the Malaysian batsmen.
Now, Malaysian batsmen putting the pressure on the fielders. nudging here and there and taking quick singles. Said Aziz as well, responding so well. His keeper.
That's the end of the 12 overs. 80 runs for 2 wickets lost by Malaysia. Ahmad Faiz still standing strong on the center pitch, anchoring a Malaysian innings with 37 runs of 35 delivery.
Malaysia end of over number 12, 80 for 2. And there will be a bowling restriction as well, since the overs are reduced to 18 overs. There will be only maximum of 3 bowlers can bowl 4 overs. So it will be interesting who are the 3 bowlers going to bowl the 4 overs and rest. So yes, Aftab Hussain will be the one of them who going to complete 4 overs. He is bowling his final over now. So far 3 overs, 25 runs.
Final over for Aftab.
He went off for 13 runs that previous over just before the interruption. That's cut away. Will that be cut over from the sweeper cover region fielder? Yes, he comes and stops near the boundary of deep point region. 2 runs for Faiz Noor.
That's run for Faiz Noor. Aftab Hussain, economy of 8.52. However, with 8 dots of 3.1 over. Bad for him. Bad statistic.
It's straight to the long off fielder, taking a single. Right to Said Aziz. Looks like the both batsmen has decided to take a little time in the middle, a couple of overs, then go for it.
Time for them to settle down. Need to keep the board running. Said Aziz and Ahmad Faiz.
If not, Faiz Noor was in a hot gear just before the rain interrupted. So about 45 runs the last 5 overs because of 1 wicket. Continues from the pavilion end. Down. Straight up easily. There's no field. Take that. Will that be carried? Yes, it's gone for a 4. Ball wins the race. 3 fielders coming to stop that. One in the deep.
That's a boundary from Said Aziz behind the square leg region. Behind point is the lefty or the left-handed batsman.
Probably the news is to take the risk for Said Aziz. He loves to go after the bowlers. Looking at the Malaysian batting lineup, there's a strong batting lineup until the end. So they won't worried about much about the batting lineup rather than scoring a little more higher. Especially that after the Bhushan's wicket, there was a little slow down there. Then came back strongly by Malaysia. The mid-wicket region looking for a second. The fielder there, bowler himself running and stopped, realizing the 2 fielders in the leg side of Said Aziz was a deep squalic and a deep mid-wicket. It was an easy 2, and meanwhile the bowler himself ran and cut it off. Well, he cut off 1 run there. Nevertheless, 8 runs coming in 4 balls. Zul?
8 runs. Bad score. That's what the Malaysian right now, or at least increase the current run rate at around 6.94.
Very good delivery by Aftab. Foxed Faiz Noor with a loopy delivery. Faiz Noor looked for a full toss, but it just back down like a yoker. That's straight down to the long on. Check. The catch was taken by Number 75, Niyazakat Khan.
It's a full toss hit by Snow, just as far as long on. He's out for 40 of 38 delivery at the end of the inning for Malaysian skipper Ahmad Faisno.
Niyazakat Khan is the fielder who took the catch in the deep, rather long on.
Now this is interesting. Minuddin Ramli now walking onto the center pitch pair with Said Aziz, big hitter Aminuddin.
Yes, since the overs are reduced, they have decided to change the batting lineup a little bit.
If Aminuddin Ramli can stay all the way until the end of the inning, definitely would see Malaysia going above the 120. He's not gonna play for single. Aminuddin Ramli gonna go for it, go for the big hit for the boundaries.
After Hussein, and finally success taking a keeper of Malaysia Faizno for 40 runs in 39 deliveries. 6 boundaries into his account. Tabuzen completes his 4 overs, 33 for 1. This Khan to continue from the far end.
Izaz Khan.
He is the bowler who opened the gates of Malaysian batting lineup, taking Virandeep out. First delivery away from the field, along off, gone for a boundary by Said Aziz.
Said Aziz punished the first delivery from Izaz Khan. His 14 over or 14 over, yes.
Not
4.
Yeah, Said Aziz doesn't need to be worried about the wicket column, rather looking at the positive side. A positive cricket. And a miss. And it's a no ball.
No ball and a free hit for Malaysia.
Yes, it's a gift for Said Aziz. Let's see what his response will be now. Free hit coming in. Aziz Khan cannot believe it.
For now at 93.
Taking his steps back again. Malaysia has moved to 93. Yes, so
Is the delivery that Said Aziz must punish.
oh, good respond by Aziz Khan there. 35 wickets in his 31 games he has played. Just 3 wickets for 10 runs. 2.2 overs, 17 for 1. He comes down. Big swing. Swing and a miss. Said Aziz trying to swing the bat. You see the last few deliveries he has faced. Rather than trying to place it, he was trying to swing it. That's probably he has got the green light from the team management.
But I think still unnecessary for Said Aziz. Go for a big shot. Haven't not still the previous deliveries that he faced.
To the deep extra cover. Just a single.
He's struggling. That's a good thinking by the Hong Kong fielders. 1 run Said Aziz.
94 for 3. Malaysia in the 14th over.
Now Aminuddin Ramli.
Ramli to face the first delivery.
Of a Malaysian team. Team is holder of Aminuddin Ramli.
The point, taking a quick single, opens his account with a single. More due to go in this over. 95 for 3.
Run from Aminuddin Ramli. Probably keep the strike in the next over.
There's one more delivery to go in this over. Said Aziz, Ramli, 10 international matches, 9 innings, 97 runs. Ranks a score of 33, having a strike rate of 164. Oh, cheeky shot, missed it completely. Struggling a bit, Said Aziz.
Aziz. 3 dot balls.
This over, yeah.
This over.
And that's the end of over number 14, 95 for 3. And just 7 runs coming in that over.
Let's take a break.
Yep, Zul. See you again in the next innings. Meantime, until the end, to take the game, I'm joining with Nilesh. Nilesh, welcome back, Nilesh. Had a good break.
Yep.
Along with the interruption. 95 for 3, end of 14 overs, Malaysia.
What good recovery by both the teams. The quest of quick runs. A lot of action in between. And the vice captain coming back again.
2 overs, 2 runs, 1 wicket. What a bowler.
Wicket. Oh, that's a good shot.
And that's straight down. There was no chance for the fielder in long on. It was good 10 to 15 meters away from him, and ball ran away from him.
Yeah, Kinchit Shah is trying to bowl from round the wicket outside the ostrum of the batsman. And he's mixing it well. One ball comes in, one goes with the arm. But the batsman here, Aminuddin Ramli, was quite smart. He just walked in a bit. The offside, got into the line of the ball, hit straight down the line.
Yeah, he wouldn't have expected. He bowled 10 or 10 in first 12 deliveries. 10 dot deliveries he given.
A strong shot by Aminuddin Ramli to the long on fielder for a single. Very good start to this over. 5 runs in first 2 deliveries.
Yep. So far he has he dominated the Malaysian batsmen.
100 up for Team Malaysia.
So far he dominated the Malaysian batting lineup, and Aminuddin Ramli has taken on him 5 runs in 2 deliveries.
Left-handed Syed Aziz on strike.
Down.
Down the wicket.
Will that be carried?
And it's
gone
a
for
six.
a good try by the fielder there. Number 96.
It's Mohammad Anwar.
Mohammad Anwar jumps and tried to save that 6, but unfortunately it dropped inside the boundary. I mean, it's just outside.
Quite touch and go here. You can see Syed Aziz had a good connection there. Very close to the boundary. The fielder tried to jump it, push it inside the playing area, but unfortunately couldn't do it. 6 runs considered here. Very good over till now. 11 runs and a dot ball. So 4th ball is a dot ball. 4 balls bowled till now. 11 runs fetched by Team Malaysia. Good going. Syed Aziz looks hot form here. Next again he comes down the track, trying to make a bit of room. Just ball moves past the cover. 2nd run.
Yep, I mean, Ramli was not ready for a second, so
1 run taken.
Syed Aziz has to satisfy with a single. And Nilesh, first 2 overs, 2 runs, 1 wicket, and it's completely changed his stats this over.
It's totally changed, and after the rain interruption, both the teams have started a bit aggressively, but Malaysia has come on the top. Really scored well, and they have good pair of batsmen up there. Aminuddin Ramli, Syed Aziz. Aminuddin Ramli, known for his big hitting, has already struck a boundary here in this over. Single to end the over.
13 runs coming in this over. 108 runs for loss of 3 wickets, end of 15 overs. 3 more overs to go in this innings.
Usually, what you feel? Another 3 overs to go, 108 on the board. What will we be Malaysia thinking? Go after.
It should easily should they score. They should score 130. Probably they're looking at that runs between 130 to 140. I guess after the Duckworth Lewis coming into the play, the target will be 150 plus. We are not sure yet. We have to
Yes, a tricky
get,
situation
yeah.
for both the teams. So, last 3 crucial overs, neck to neck. The more Malaysia scores, tougher would be target for Hong Kong. As they keep losing wicket, it will be tougher for Malaysia. So, all in all, game is well in balance. Ehsan Khan comes back. The initial 2 overs had considered 19 runs. Would like to take this opportunity to take road to recovery. First ball on middle and leg. Right to the leg side. Amruddin Ramli, single run taken. It's fortunate that the ball didn't go away.
In between the deep square leg and short fine leg fielders, just a single. Let's see what Said Aziz is going to do from here. 19 runs of 14 deliveries, 2 boundaries, 1 6.
Hassan Khan still struggling with his line a bit. He has been punished earlier also in the game when he kept on bowling on middle on leg stump line, was swept couple of times by Virandeep, Asian captain Ahmed Faiz. Still trying to get into his zone. Short ball outside off, break down the ground. Too long of fielder for a single. Syed Aziz just rotates the strike.
Top spinner, straight to long off, taking a single. Slightly cut that delivery. Said Aziz tried to make a room and play.
The cat and mouse game here again on the leg side, again on the pads. For some reason, Ehsan Khan keeps bowling onto the pads to the right-handed batsman.
Leg by call by Mr. Khalidas. Yeah.
Lucky that the batsman did not connect, and the batsman like Aminuddin Ramli, unlucky again here, could not connect it. This was second opportunity in this over, missed dearly.
1 for 3. Nelson.
Oh.
Reverse sweep tried. Ball is running away behind the keeper. Goes for a 4 byes and gifted boundary there.
Yeah, that's, I would say, the harsh part of cricket. The batsman misses, keeper misses. Good dot ball by Ehsan Khan. He turns out to be eyes.
Is that Hassan planned it? He saw Said Aziz playing a reverse sweep, targeting at the legs.
You can see the field setup. Like the bowler is trying to bowl on the stumps, targeting the off stump. The fielders are there on the inside the ring, so even a slight edge here and there, Syed Aziz would score runs. But unfortunate for the bowler, the keeper also missed apart from the batsman. 4 lucky runs for Team Malaysia.
Missed by everyone, and nevertheless, 4 lucky runs for Malaysia. Yes, rightly said, Nilesh. 115 for 3. 1 more delivery to go in this over. 8 runs coming in. Current run rate is 7.34.
Going well. Team Malaysia. Last delivery.
Oh, that's
almost
a
yorked
big
the
mix.
batsman.
Yep. Was lucky to get away there.
That's the end of the over. So after 16 overs, the score is 115 for 3. Another 2 overs to go. They are well set for a good game here. Team Malaysia would like to end up strongly. Their batting innings. Same goes with Hong Kong team. They would like to finish well, restrict as much as possible so that the Duckworth Lewis target, while chasing for them, to be as less as possible.
27 runs coming in this partnership in 18 deliveries. Faiz Noor was the last batsman to get out. 40 runs in 39 deliveries. Randeep Singh 32 of 23, and Said Aziz unbeaten 20 of 18 deliveries.
Jersey number 11, Mohammad Ejaz Khan, the captain, coming back again.
Ejaz Khan has changed his end and is coming from the pavilion end now.
Already bowled his 3 overs for 19 runs with the key wicket. Virandeep, who was looking well set there.
Correct. He's the second bowler about to bowl the 4th over. And for number 17, 2 more overs to go.
Batsman makes the room, hoiks it on the leg, and the catch dropped here.
That's a big mix-up.
Oh,
Straight to the fielder. and fielder has dropped it.
Aminuddin Ramli, it was on strike, trying to make a room. The bowler followed, tried to power it to the leg side, hit it straight to the mid-wicket fielder.
Ihsan Khan.
Unfortunate
Yeah,
for the Hong Kong guys. The fielder has missed the catch.
probably the wet condition of the ball. Slightly outside outfield is a slightly wet due to the rain we had.
Light drizzle coming on. They is still continuing.
And
It's
that's
not
up in the air. That goes straight down for a six. Well played that shot by Said Aziz. Congratulated. Well by the Ramli.
As they say, left-handers are always gorgeous when they are in full flow, and this was a clean swing by the batsman. Sayed Aziz, like golf shot straight down the ground, was in this slot. It did really well. It had the elevation, it had the distance. Very well hit six.
122 for 3, 16.2 overs. 10 more deliveries to go in this over.
Drizzling out there, another short ball hit well by Sayed Aziz. And the fielder fields well just for a single there. Single run taken. You can see the groundsman getting ready.
Yes, rain is getting heavier and groundsman coming yet another time for the middle. It's a hectic day for the groundsman.
It's a hectic day for the groundsman, for the fielders, for the umpires, and most frustrating for the viewers out there
Yep.
who are enjoying this match. And the game was evenly poised, but unfortunate the rain interruption
Yeah,
will halt the momentum of this game.
correct. It was a all-around good cricketing we can see from the Hong Kong and as well as the Malaysian batting lineup. But unfortunate to have that this interruptions. And let's look at the batting lineup. So batting scorecard. Meantime, Malaysia won the toss. Batting first, Virendip Singh and Bhushan Survey started decently, but then Bhushan Survey got out for a 7 of 11 deliveries, whereas they put up a 15 runs partnership, and thereafter Faiz Noor and Virendip Singh put up a 61 runs partnership for the second wicket. Virendip Singh got out after scoring 32 of 23 deliveries just before the interruption, previous interruption. Then Faiz Noor and Said Aziz went well, and Faiz Noor got out for a 40 runs of 39, and Said Aziz still in the middle, 27 of 20 deliveries. Well supported by Aminuddin Ramli, 9 of 7. Look at the bowling card as well.
We can dissect this game into two halves. The first half of the match belonged well to Hong Kong.
Hong Kong, yes.
They restricted Team Malaysia well during the first power play, during the field restrictions.
And then the second half, I could say rather than it's a Malaysia, it's a 50-50.
Yes, to a certain extent, I would still say it will be 60-40 because last 3 overs have yielded too many runs
Yes.
for Malaysia, and Hong Kong had been a bit patchy here. We had seen the ball slipping away, a crucial catch drop there, and a boundary is considered every over. There was a miss by the keeper, 4 straight byes, and they look to be in a lot of pressure here after the interruption.
And
And
the third quarter was taken by Malaysia as well.
surely, and unfortunately, there is again this rain interruption, and we might have
Yeah.
a delay here.
Delay, and maybe that will be, I guess it might be the end of the Malaysian innings, because originally we were supposed to play 18 overs before this interruption, and we had played 17.3 overs, and we are 123 for 3.
Yeah, we were
And
just-
looking at the bowling card, Aizaz Khan 3.3 overs, 27 for 1, and not to forget that Inchit 2 overs, 2 runs, and it completely changed the scenario.
Yeah, but at the other end, Kinchit Shah was very good during the power play, but he was looking for some support at the other end. Unfortunately, Ihsan Khan leaked a few runs,
Yeah.
as was Aftab Hussain and Harun Mohammad.
Yep. At that moment, we were supposed to play 10-20 overs. There were a couple of interruptions came just before the match start, and then after over number 12, after 11.1 overs, so end of over number 16.3, 123 for 3.
Game is evenly poised, and till now Malaysia has lost only 3 wickets. They have a bit of advantage as the Duckworth Lewis will jack up this the target score. As of now, the score reads as 123 for 3, 16.3. 9 balls were left in this innings, but because of the rain interruption, we might see end of the innings for Team Malaysia. We will wait for the official confirmation from the umpires.
Yeah, Nilesh, beginning of the game, after the first 2 overs you were telling that 150 will be a good target in this ground. The pitch, how the pitch was behaving, and then since overs were reduced to 18, I was looking at between 130 to 140, and it was right now it was 7 runs away and 9 balls to go, and again the rain came in. I think that will be the Malaysia's innings, and let's see what the official call is after the rain stops, and we will have a quick start soon after the rain stops, and it doesn't look heavier. So Nilesh, I think we will take a break at the moment as soon as the rain stops, and if we have some more details from the match officials, we'll come back. So
Stay tuned. We'll keep you updated with the events here at the Kindara Oval.
yes, until then, in touch. Welcome back to Kinrara Oval. This is the first T20 game between the Malaysia versus Hong Kong 5-match bilateral series. Nilesh is with me. Nilesh.
Yeah, after a frustrating break, waiting for the rains to stop, finally we have a game going on. And when the rain interrupted, Malaysia had batted for 16.3. It was supposed to be an 18-over innings, but unfortunately, because of the rain interruption, the innings was concluded at 16.3 itself. We are just awaiting the official target.
Yeah,
And
six.
in a couple of minutes from now, we'll have the Hong Kong team batting.
Yep, Malaysia ended their innings in 123 for 3, end of 16.3 overs. Let's have a watch in the summary. We had a couple of interruptions just after the toss and 5 minutes before the innings started, and then after the 11.1 overs, and then again third interruption came in after 16.3 overs. So this was the uh, summary so far what happened here in Kinrara Oval today. Malaysia won the toss, elected to bat first. End of 16.3 overs, 123 for 3. There is no the skipper leading the side with 40 runs in 39 deliveries, and Virendip Singh scored a 32 of 23 deliveries. Said Aziz, what an innings he had, unbeaten 27 of 20 deliveries. And meanwhile, Yunchit had a 15 for 1 in his 3 overs, and Iser's 3.3 overs, 27 for 1. Aftab Hussain 33 for 1 in his 4 overs. And the news is the game will be 10 overs. Hong Kong to play. I'm waiting for the match officials' confirmation. What will be the target score?
Usually commendable that even after these interruptions, Malaysia team was well on track. They lost a bit of momentum in between, but they catched up really well. And we look forward to have a competitive 10 overs game here. Really a game on, because it's a shorter game. Anybody's game, because anything can happen. Definitely the Hong Kong team will go aggressively. They have only 10 overs to bat. They won't fear of for the losing wickets here, but at the same time Malaysia need to contain as well as need to for taking quick wickets throughout this 10 overs. So it would be a exciting next 45 to 50 minutes here at the Kindara Oval.
Yep, Malaysia first 5 overs.
Just got the official confirmation.
It's going to be 9 overs, not 10
It
overs.
is likely to be 9 overs with a target of 83.
Runs,
We are
yes.
still awaiting the formal confirmation from the officials here. Yes, we just received the nod. Yes, it's 9 over game at 83 target, a stiff target. It is as good as 9 runs per over for Team Hong Kong. But yes, as we mentioned earlier, the rain curtailed game. No fear to lose wickets. The Hong Kong team will come out aggressively.
Yes, it will be interesting. The first 5 overs, Malaysia was 21 for 1. The first 5 overs went for Hong Kong side. Then thereafter, Malaysia managed to grab back to them. The second 5 overs, 42 for no loss, and then next 5 overs, 45 runs, a loss of 2 wickets, and the 2 umpires walks into the middle.
So, Yusri, what do you feel? A quick one. Your money on which team, Hong Kong or Team Malaysia?
Knowing the Malaysian bowling attack, I'll put my money on Malaysian side.
For me, it's a 50-50 game. Game is wide open for both the teams to grab. As it has just rained here, outfield will be a bit wet. Malaysian spinners are good here. It would be difficult for them to grab the ball. Let's see how the game goes on. The batsmen are walking in. Jersey number 75 for Hong Kong. That's Mohammad Yazakat. And jersey number 96. We are talking about Shahid Wasim. These two batsmen are walking in. Virandeep is behind the stumps today. We're just waiting for the bowling unit from Malaysia. Yes, I could see jersey number 17, Pawandeep Singh marking his run up. A
Yes.
left arm orthodox spinner, a very good bowler, a tall left arm spinner. He has a bag of variations with him. Let's see how he goes about. Field setup, we have long on and deep mid wicket. Pawandeep to start the proceedings for Team Malaysia.
Yep, straight away Malaysia going with a spin attack against this formidable Hong Kong side. Is
So Shahid Wasif is on strike. And Mohammad Yazakat Khan is at the non-strikers end.
Nizakat Khan.
Only bowling round the wickets to the batsman. The first ball, very good delivery on the leg side. A good appeal, well taken by Virandeep, collected well down the leg side. Almost a stumping appeal. Batsman looking for a wide, but no signal for the umpire. Looks like the ball brushed onto the pads, through to the keeper. The keeper was well alert, collecting the ball cleanly, looking for a stumping. Good start by Pawandeep here.
Yep. 53 deliveries, 83 runs required. Record run rate is 9.39. Deep.
The
Looking
batsman tries to scoop it. It goes behind the keeper. Very good fielding there by the third man fielder. Seems to be Saidari is there. Limited to a single run. So single run taken. Hong Kong is off the mark here.
the third man fielder comes and collects it. Just a single.
Good start by Pawandeep in this power play over. Third delivery coming up. Good ball on this. Comes off the pad, flick by the batsman. So deep mid wicket region looking for the second run. And
Yes.
the misfield allows easy second run. That was a tight run by the batsman.
Yep.
They decided to go for it. Put the fielder under pressure. There was the misfield.
I thought if he had collected the ball cleanly, it would have been an interesting call.
Yes, surely.
Because batsman was halfway through to the other end and the one batsman was not ready. However, mix-up allows him to cross over, and this time it's a wide.
Again, the ball drifting in by Pawandeep. This time the ball didn't turn much. It went on with the arm onto the leg side. Wide given by the umpire. Trying to tuck the batsman here, blocking him for the room. Oh, another good delivery. The ball is slowly drifting in. Very good bowling by Pawandeep here. Not allowing the batsman to settle here. The batsman is still guessing where the ball is moving through the air of the track. Another single conceded here.
4 balls, 5 runs coming in. Far. More deliveries to go.
That's a quick delivery, played well by the batsman. He finds the gap. He at the backward point region, hit well, and that goes for the first boundary for Team Hong Kong. Very good shot by the batsman. Pawandeep tried to bowl a quicker one here, a bit short on the length. Batsman had enough time to rock on the back foot. Hit it behind point fielder here.
Yep. There's a concern for the skipper. A message to Pawan as well. Trying to give us some pace, and that allows the batsman to play that shot.
Really good shot by Shahid Wasif there. Taking the gap. Another good delivery, and that was a really good delivery. The batsman tried to hoik it on the leg side, a half scoop, half pull kind of a shot. Totally misses it, just missed the stumps there. Lucky enough to survive there. A good over comes to an end. 9 runs from the first over.
No loss, Hong Kong.
Another 74 needed in 48 deliveries. The run rate required is 9.25. This would be a cracker of a game. Yusri.
Yep. Getting heated up over here in Kinrara Oval. Up for a great game of cricket.
So number 15 on the bowling attack, Sazrul Izzat Idris.
Nazrul Izzat.
He's a right arm medium pacer. He will be bowling from the far end. A really good bowler. Can contain the batsman well here. Let's see what the batsman has up his sleeve. Jersey number 75, Mohammad Nizakat on strike. That's the second over for you.
Run up. Taking his time.
Usually there's very little time for the bowlers to settle. Ball in length a line and hit, and you have only 9 overs to defend.
It's like a bang 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 game, whereas it's more of a like a 6-a-side format.
So the risk compared to a batsman and a bowler, even if the batsman goes wrong, gets out, you still have another 9 batsmen to bat down. Very good outswinger. Very good delivery. The batsman looking for single. Oh, shy at the stumps by the point fielder there. And the non-strikers, and direct hit would have got him into trouble, but he misses.
Yeah, Shahid had given up at that time. If he knew that if it struck the wicket, he would have been walking back.
Non-striker batsman was half the way. He was looking for the quick single, but very good fielding there by Pawan, fielder there at the point.
They know the risk factor where need to keep the scoreboard ticking every delivery. They don't have enough time to settle in, or rather
Serving the fielder there at point. Very good fielding there, and attempted run out at the non-striker end.
I think it was missed the stumps by about a few inches. And there's some concerns of the foot landing area.
So you can see the sawdust being put there by the fielder. It's slippery because of wet outfield, and the bowler is gathering a bit shoes, spikes.
Delivery again.
Defended well by the batsman, and again an interesting field here. As you can see, the deep cover. You have a long off fielder. Bowler will be keeping it just off outside off stump, not giving much room. Cooler in length.
The previous delivery he was pitching up around middle and off and swinging to the fourth stump. Over 1 run coming into Hong Kong side. 10 runs on the board. 1.2 overs. 46 deliveries to go.
Shahid Wasif on strike, and we can see a small change in field. The long off fielder has come up, and the fine leg has gone back. You can see a bit straighter line from the bowler now, and yes, as expected, beautiful delivery on the off stump. The batsman tried to take the advantage, misses completely. Excellent outswing there by Yazril. Really good bowling there.
Nilesh, you are being a fast bowler, medium pace bowler as well. You would love to see those kind of deliveries.
Really love these conditions to bowl. It's overcast. Just we had a lot of rains here, a lot of dew and moisture around. This will really help the bowlers to move the ball off the track and through the air. His delivery, oh, beautiful delivery again on the stump. The ball moving out. Hit it straight to the mid off fielder. Single run taken. Very good over so far by Sazrul. It just conceded a couple of runs so far.
It's not only for the batsman and the bowler, it's difficult. Even the fielders, see the fielders are slippering, and they're getting struggling a bit to grip these wet conditions.
Yes, the pressure is showing a bit on the fielders also. It's a very short game. All error here and there, and yes,
that's up in the air.
The first wicket gone. Hit it straight to the mid-wicket fielder. Bhushan takes a very easy catch. Flopped it easily. That was a very good ball by Sazrul. Slight change of pace. The batsman was trying to hit down the ground. Takes the inside half of the bat. Pops up to the short mid-wicket fielder. Straight to Bhushan, and Bhushan takes the catch easily.
Nizakat Khan walks back after scoring 4 runs of 5 deliveries.
That's a good breakthrough by Team Malaysia. Hong Kong loses their first wicket, the second over itself.
Malaysia putting the pressure straight away from the beginning. Batsman walks in. Number 9.
Only 2 runs considered so far in the 5 balls bowled by Siazrul.
Yeah, Kinchit Shah walks the middle.
That's the vice captain, and hands almost late on the delivery. Somehow got an inside edge, played to the mid wicket region for a single. Kizar is really bowling well. Very difficult for the batsman to pick him from his hands.